What's up, guys? Coughlin here with Chord Confidential. Our first dive-in is going to be with the band Go Radio, probably for obvious reasons. So how I found Go Radio, I used to be in a pop-punk band with my friend Brandon, and our friend Bruno was our merch guy. We went out to a show. That was my first experience with them. Fast forward to that winter, Lucky Street came out, which was their debut, and we all went to Walmart. Me, Brandon, Bruno went to Walmart at midnight that Thursday, it was Monday, because I think records still came out on Tuesdays back then, and got the record, popped in Lucky Street, and that was my first sonic studio experience with the band. So if you are unfamiliar with this band, Go Radio, Welcome to Life was the first record, okay? Demo they did on their own in Florida, shopped it around. It's kind of the bones. The Forever My Father's on there, the original version, which, man, it's really hard for me to toss up which one's better. By the time the full instrumental version, that song kicks in on Lucky Street, it is something special, but this one's also heartstringing. But the rest is, there was kind of electronic elements in it, and you could see it was an idea that, needed to become what it was. Do-overs and second chances came after that. Their first EP here that Fearless put out. Awesome record. I throw this on occasionally, but obviously Goodnight Moon's the standout there. It's no surprise that that song has stood kind of the test of time. My four kids, all of them at one point or another, Goodnight Moon, and they know the words and they're watching the video, and that's just been part of our bedtime routine for a long time. Followed by Lucky Street, the debut full length. Songs like Any Other Heart, Swear It Like You Mean It, Why I'm Home. This whole record front to back. Right when Lucky Street kicks in, we actually all used to hang out on Logan Street. We got promises to keep here on Logan Street. So that fit in. Forever My Father, I think I took away from that record the most. And granted, I haven't lost my dad. My dad's still alive. Let's go. I'll tell you what, it felt like I did. And that's how a great song is if you haven't had the experience that they are conveying, but you feel it like it happened to you or it's happening to you, that really makes you feel something. I think The Truth is probably my favorite song off this record to date. That's like your ultimate, oh my God, you got your dream girl. This is our dance song at our wedding. Just amazing songwriting and an amazing record. Lucky Street, the deluxe edition, because they did a pretty big cover of Adele's Rolling in the Deep. That was on a Punk Goes Pop compilation. They threw that on there. They put the original version of Forever My Father back on here because, Welcome to Life wasn't a commercial release. And then there was a couple bonus tracks and Goodnight Moon, obviously. Finally, they put out a record called Close the Distance, which the deluxe edition is only available online. I moved out to LA. My neighbor Mike worked at Fearless Records in the art department. He's the one who came up, he designed my Coughlin logo. He did a couple covers for me out there as well. But I may have heard Close the Distance early. Gonna plead the fifth on that one. But that cumulatively, to me, and especially kind of having some inside knowledge on that record, everything just grew. The songwriting was peak Go Radio. The instrumentals, the mixing, everything was just gelled super tight and super dialed in, and that should have been the record that took them to that plateau where they should still be out there touring as a huge band, releasing new music just based on some of these songs that they've had before. For whatever reason, maybe we'll never know. Shortly after that record, they disbanded. They've done a couple singles since. They got back together, did a couple singles, but I don't think they've ever toured again. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. At the time, I thought Lucky Street was the masterpiece, but 16 years later, I think Close the Distance is the masterpiece. I really feel like we owed this band so much more. Everybody from the fans to the industry. Let's all cross our fingers for some sort of Go Radio comeback. But until then, you've got Be Nice to People, which are three of the four guys, and then Jason Lancaster's obviously done solo records and, released a song pretty recently with somebody you might know. Anyway, that is Chord Confidential. Go Radio should have been so much bigger than they were. Join me next time and let's see what we get into.
Even if it's not with me, but you drove the knife in so